السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته، أخواني وأخواتي، أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير ووفقني الله وإياكم لما يحبه ويرضاه. ونقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. And we are still continuous speaking about characters, and today we need to speak about Sylvester's Stallone, and this is the last characters we spoke about. Hamza, and also we spoke about DK. Today we're speaking about Sylvester Stallone, and will be the last characters which we spoken about. Sylvester is an artist. It is a famous artist, and we know more things when we started the story. So in this story, as the previous story, we will understanding the struggling which Sylvester's are struggled before he get his name famous artist. So let us to see, before he achieved his huge success, he was basically a poor artist. Before Sylvester became a star and famous one, he was a poor artist for many years. During and after college, he worked odd job to pay the bills. After college or during college, he go and work as to pay his bills. Bills is money which you paid in electricity, in your internet, in your waters. Those things or those money which you paid in your home to electricity, water and internet, and those things is called bills. While simultaneously taking on any action role he could find to keep his dream of becoming a successful actor alive before his death. But Sylvester Stallone, she put his mind he must be a famous character before he dies. It was a struggle that Sylvester had for many years. Sylvester's his fight, his circumstance, and struggling for many years. A struggle that actually lasted for 7 years. 7 years Sylvester was struggling, during which Sylvester will get some small roles in a few films. During these 7 years, he get small roles or small actors in the films. He do it small actor in the film, but he would never get a role important enough to launch his career. But Sylvester's not get an important characters in those films which they do it. Just all of them small characters. He never get best characters or important characters on those films as to launch his career. During those 7 long years of struggling, he was just a few steps away from declaring bankruptcy. Again, during these 7 years, he was just a few steps from declaring bankruptcy. He decided on those 7 years, he decided to declare. There were a few steps just and decline bankruptcy. Decline bankruptcy means he need to show the world or show the people that he get bankrupt. Bankrupt, that means the man which have no money, called bankrupt. Man without money, it's called bankrupt. Declaring, that means announcing or announcement or advising that he haven't money. Because of this extreme despair as a result of his need for money, because he needs the money, he was once forced to sell his wife jewels. In those years, he sells his wife jewels. He take the jewels of his wife and he sell it. He even had a steal his dog. Also, he have a dog. She sell his dog also. Because he couldn't feed it. He can't able to feed his dog, so he sell his dogs. It reached a point where Sylvester's became homeless. Also, he fell steps that Sylvester became homeless. Homeless, that means they have no home. They sell his home also. He sell his wife jewels. He sell his dogs, and also he sell his home. Become homeless, and was forced to sleep outside for several days. And also he sleep outside for several days. Sylvester sleep outside because he get homeless. But his difficult days as a struggling actor will not last forever. Those bankrupt days, or those days which Sylvester get without no money, and those struggling days will never go with him forever. Whereas after struggling for money for more than 7 years, he finally got his big break. Finally, Sylvester he get a big break. He get a big grip. That means a big actors. He get a big act. As to actors is a big act. This break come after he was able to get a script written in a wave of inspiration that lasted for 3 days in front of 2 major directors Hollywood, and he became a major directors on Hollywood. So after those struggling days, he get chance, and he become from a major. He become for of two major directors in Hollywood. This was deceive moment that would turn the tide for Sylvester's. This was device moment that would turn the tide for Sylvester Stallone, and his career flourished after he negotiated the lead role in the film known as Rocky. And he played a job in film called Rocky. So this is the story of Stallone when he sell his wife jewels, he sell his job. He sell his wife jewels. He's selling his dog, and he's selling also his home. And he sleep outside for several days. but after that he get a chance and become from two famous characters on Hollywood, and he acting on film called Rocky. So let us to see the meaning of word. Bills means invoice, bill, invoice, bill, invoice. Simulatancy means sometime. Garar means work. Declaring means announcement also means advertisement. Bankrupts means no money. Inspiration means revelations. Decisive means criticals. Negotiate means circulate. So English clubs. Okay, today we need to speak about envy. Envy means jealousy. Someone get envy from someone. Do you think envy have a good side, or all of envy is bad side? Because sometimes when you get envy or jealousy from someone, for example in his work, you can change yourself and work in yourself as to be best than this one. I see this is about good side of envy. So I need for you to speak for me about good side of envy and the bad sides. Also they have a lot of bad sides. So our negotiation today will be about envy, and I hope you good times, and I wish to get more informations, and I hope to get more beneficence, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep you and to keep us, and make us doing good until we get the best steps which all of us needed in our life. So our friends, I want to tell you Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.